And welcome to Menomonie High School. Mark Halverson and Tori Check as we get set to bring you Chi-High at Menomonie Volleyball here on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. And in this contest tonight, it's 4-17 Menomonie, 0-5 in the BRC. At the bottom with Eau Claire Memorial also in search of their first win tonight against Eau Claire North. Against 25-8 Chi-High, 2-3 in the conference. The Cards winning last Thursday in a sweep over Eau Claire North in coverage that we had for you here on WOGO. Tori, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here this week. You know, unfortunately last week I was out sick, but I'm happy to be able to make it to this game.
Yeah, well, we've got a good cadre of color analysts for volleyball, yourself and Becca Bestel and Tammy Slowiak. And again, just checking for Chi-High, they were very busy here at the Burnsville tournament over the weekend, looking at some of the results there as they began against Shanley from Fargo, North Dakota on Friday, and taking them in 2 sets. And then also Rosemont, there's a good write-up at Max Preps about this, that Chi winning 2-1. And we'll hear Coach Luke talk about this tournament later. Then on Saturday, Creedham-Durham Hall, a well-known high school in St. Paul, taking Chi-High in 2 sets. Academy of Holy Angels, also from Richfield, Minnesota, taking them in 2 sets. But then the Cards ended the day with a 2-1 victory over Eastview. So a very busy couple of days.
Yeah, super busy. I mean, a weekend getting to pull all those teams from all across the state, different states. It's really cool to see what other kind of competition is out there. And, you know, we got, 3 wins and 2 losses?
Right.
It's nice to be able to play against a different pool of players.
And so that 25-8 record, and looking at the, well, first of all, I'll tell you about Menomonie coming in. They've been on a tough losing stretch here. They have not won a match or game since September 6th over Wausau in 2 sets in a tournament. But since then, losses to Lakeland, Eau Claire Regis in 3 sets, and Hudson, as well as Rice Lake, Durand, Arkansas, at Eau Claire North in 5 sets, losing to Altoona, and then to New Richmond in 3 sets last Thursday, and they have not had any game action since then. So 2 different directions here for our clubs. McKenna Johnson's club coming in, Menomonie against Chi-High, and then the conference race. You've got River Falls on top at 5-0. Of course, they beat the Cardinals as well. Then you got a real log jam at second place. Rice Lake and Hudson and River Falls all at 4-1. And then Chippewa Falls coming in 5th at 2-3. Eau Claire North 1-4. Memorial and Menomonie 0-5. But what about for the Mustangs, kind of that mindset? I mean, it's been a long losing stretch, more than a month since they won a game. And so they're in this one against Chi-High. The Cards hungry. What's kind of the player mindset coming into something like this for both sides? Yeah,
you know, for the Mustangs, I mean, like you mentioned earlier before we started, they've got a pretty young team here, and sometimes it is just a rebuilding year. And it seems that, you know, Menomonie isn't starting off too hot this year, and of course the season's going to be wrapping up here pretty soon. But it's just one of those years. But you got to take each game at a time, and, you know, just because you've lost quite a few in a row doesn't mean you can't come out on top. But the same can be said for the Cards, you know, just because you're coming in and you're the estimated winner, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. So they got to keep up that aggression, keep up the intensity, and they got to want it.
Absolutely. All right, so it should be a good one as always, entertaining and fun on the WOGO Sports calendar. Tomorrow night it's Chi-High football against Menomonie. 6:35 the pregame on FM 103.1 AM 680 WOGO.com, and the live stream on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. And then on Monday, we're back with our regular season finale, Chi-High at home against New Richmond. That also a 6:40 pregame for volleyball. And it looks like it could be very consequential. Again, some of the other action tonight, River Falls is at Rice Lake, so you got 5-0 River Falls at 4-1 Rice Lake. Both teams that beat the Cards. Eau Claire Memorial and Eau Claire North, the Abes looking for their first win against the Huskies, who have the 1. And then Hudson at New Richmond, where you've got Hudson at 4-1 at 4-1 New Richmond. That's a huge fight. For the Cardinals, they're glad, like, hey, somebody's going to somebody's going to drop one there. So.
Right, exactly. I mean, it seems like you've got your top dog contenders, and
yeah.
I'd be excited to watch that game. And then, of course, you've got the people fighting at the bottom. And it seems like Chi-Hi's found themselves right in the middle, which is great. You know, it can go either way, and I think these girls have some heart. They've definitely got talent, so they've got all the more reason to want to win, you know.
All right, we'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Chi-Hi head coach Luke Heidke-Starks. That's ahead on our coverage of Chi-Hi volleyball at Menomonie tonight on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Northwestern Bank. Delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
YouTube channel and Facebook, getting ready for volleyball, Chi-Hi and Menomonie. And Coach, season winding down. Saw you last week. Nice sweep over Eau Claire North, and then busy. A lot of action for you at that Burnsville tournament Friday and Saturday. Give us kind of the overview.
Yeah, it was a busy tournament. We played 2 matches on Friday, which we won both of those, and then 3 matches on Saturday. Finished 7th out of 40 teams in a tough Twin Cities Metro tournament, so played some really good competition, but saw some good things, so I was happy with it.
So I think you felt pretty good about your girls coming out on Thursday. You continue to see some of those, like particularly something you talked about this season you were more pleased with was, let it go on the hits, and they continued with that? Yeah,
they did. This weekend they did a nice job of that again. When I played volleyball, I was much less cautious than these girls are, so I've been just telling them over and over, rip it or tip it, right? If it's a good one, you better rip. If it's not, tip it and play. So hopefully we see more of that tonight.
All right, now you got this one today, and it looks like some other tournament action unfolding for you here in a couple of days.
Yeah, so we have game tonight, tournament on Saturday in De Pere, Wisconsin, and then turnaround right away on Monday playing New Richmond for our last regular season game. So kind of a fast couple days here to end the regular season.
Yeah, and we'll be there for that one too, a home contest. But are we looking at seeding this weekend then? Or?
No, seeding will take place next week, Wednesday, after the regular season's completely done, which is nice. So we'll have a full picture of everyone in our sectional and what they did on the regular season. So able to seed them appropriately that way.
I think I'm used to basketball and softball are both sports, maybe hockey, where they do some seeding before your regular season's completely done.
Yeah, no, not for us. We wait until the end. And I think we're one of the few sports still where the coaches actually meet and do the seeding. So no electronic seeding or anything like that. So always an adventure seeding in the postseason.
But now how does the seeding, we're thinking with basketball, it's big and broad now, the whole sectional. How does it work for volleyball?
Same thing. So we have 14 teams in Section 1, which is our section, the northwest section of Wisconsin for D1. So we'll seed number 1 all the way down through 14. So the top 2 teams, seeds number 1 and 2, will get a bye, and then after that, 3 to 14, 4 to 13, so on and so forth.
Yeah. Where is the seeding meeting next Wednesday?
Luckily, they're virtual now, which makes it
Okay.
nice. That's
All
one
right.
of the nice things we get
So
to
you're
do.
all together, but it is virtual. Okay. And then what about tonight? I mean, in terms of just mentally, yes, Menomonie and Memorial are the winless teams at the bottom, but as you continue, I mean, this is really important in terms of finalizing that seeding position.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about that a bit at practice yesterday, where it's like, you know, it's easy to get ahead of yourself and look toward the end, but we still have things we have to accomplish. And, you know, we have to take care of tonight before we go Saturday, and we have to take care of Saturday before we go Monday, and we have to take care of Monday before seeding. So just, you know, relaxing and making sure we're in the present moment and taking care of just the single job in front of us and not worrying about what's out there in the future.
But all in all, it seems like continue on the improving play you saw last Thursday and over the weekend.
Yeah, it's been good. You know, the girls they've had a really good attitude here. The season is short, but it's long at the same time. And so, you know, as you start to hit October, you realize you don't have much time left in your season. And so I think that kind of re-energizes teams. And so we've had that burst of energy, and it's been fun. It's been a good week.
And last question, looking ahead to that seeding meeting, I mean, is conference more important than non? How do they evaluate that?
Yeah, it's bizarre because it's basically 2 conferences merged into one section. So it's the Wisconsin Valley and the Big Rivers, which can always bring up interesting dynamics when it comes down to, you know, who votes where. And typically you see a lot of conference teams supporting their conference because they think their conference is tougher than maybe the other one. So conference does come into effect because it's a lot of times our only times that we see other sectional opponents. So those conference games are important, but again, it just, you know, it doesn't matter what seed you get. You got to come out and fight once you get to playoffs. Everybody's 0-0, so you start over.
And probably your girls would like another chance at Hudson River Falls.
Yeah, we'd like another chance at both those, Spash included, you know, some other teams that, you know, we lost to earlier in the year, and kind of see and use them as a measuring stick and how far we've come.
Very good. Coach, thanks so much. Wish you the best. Talk to you afterwards.
Sounds good. See you then.
All right, though. Head coach Luke Heike-Starks, Chi-Hi getting ready to play here at Menomonie volleyball on this Thursday night. Back in 2 minutes on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
This is the Maurer Spear Insurance highlight of the week.
Exactly.
Cardinals with a 13-9. By the Cardinals to get that point and go up by 5 for the first time tonight, 14-9.
Congratulations on a great play. Maurer Spear Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
Mark Halverson, Tori Check back at Menomonie High School, along with our video producer Sam Aberley, as we get ready for Chi-Hi and Menomonie. Again, looking at those BRC standings, Tori, we got River Falls on top 5-0. Now, refresh my memory of the game that you did.
I believe
that
it
was
was
River
the
Falls.
Yep.
So, again, are you surprised at all they're the lone unbeaten in the conference?
No, I really can't say I'm surprised. They've got a lot of really good talent and a lot of height. They're scrappy and they've got a good offense. So I really can't say I'm surprised.
Right, yeah. Even as we looked at some of the conference stats here for Chi-High, like Barrett Bovier, I mean, she 3 different categories she's on top. She's number 1 in the conference in terms of hitting percentage at .345. As you were explaining that to me here, even 110 kills.
Yep.
Out of
that is 83 sets
played.
Yes.
83 sets played. But yeah, so anyhow, that particular, but and also Bovier, number 1 with most aces, 58 in terms of serving. But River Falls, some also blocking. Reagan Skifter with 67 blocks, the most in the conference, and Annalie Pankinen, 310 kills, and you put that in perspective. I mean, for Chi-High, in terms of overall kills, I mean, Terhar has 238, which is impressive, but 310. So again, River Falls on top. Then you got Rice Lake, Hudson, and New Richmond there, kind of bunched in. We mentioned in terms of the matchups tonight, Chi-High looking for, probably at this point, just to get boosted as much as they can, as they position themselves. And then those contests against Pulaski, West De Pere, Kaukauna coming up on Saturday. Now, looking at the Cardinal record right now, that 25-8, that's 33 games or matches. And you do tonight 34, 3 more, 37. It'll be 38 by the time it's all said and done.
Yeah,
I got to think you graduated, you said
2017.
2017. I can't think you played that much.
I mean, I think that they have added a few more tournaments.
Yeah.
I remember there being a bit of tournament play, but I mean, it's starting to sound like when I went to nationals with how long their season is.
Yeah.
Well, not how long, but how many sets they've
Right.
played. I mean, I played probably less than that in more time. So yeah, it's got to be fun for the girls. It's always fun to play. They'll focus a little bit more as the season comes to an end, but it's got to be fun to get out there and just do what they do best.
And the fans are loving it too. We've seen some great turnouts at Chi-High and for McDonald as well. And the Max riding high as the 1 seed in their division as well. All right, and we'll have coverage of both in the postseason starting on the 23rd. So we'll wait with interest what the seeding is. But right now it's time for the Toyson Ford Keys to the Game. You'll find a friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. Tori, how about it?
For the keys to the game, I'd say this game is focus one game at a time. They're rounding up the end of the season, and they're about middle of the pack, but it could go either way. So focus one game at a time. It doesn't matter. One match at a time, one set at a time.
Seemed to be what Coach Starks was saying as well. Tonight's Keys to the Game brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. Again, that WOGO sports calendar. Tomorrow night, it's high school football as the Cards, an important game with that wonderful win they had at DC Everest, 35-14 last Friday night. And the Cards now fighting for that playoff spot. And again, they've got Menomonie and Hudson. You don't want it to come down to just that last game against Hudson. So that'll be an important one for the Cards tomorrow night. 6:35 the pregame on not only our WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook, but also on radio on FM 103.1 AM 680 and the live stream on WOGO.com, heard worldwide. And then back Monday again as we bring you Chi-High Volleyball and the Cardinals at New Richmond. And that'll be a 6:40 start from Chi-High, wrapping up the conference slate. And that'll be a very important contest there against New Richmond, as we mentioned, in action against undefeated Hudson tonight. And that also a 6:40 pregame. Earlier, we haven't mentioned yet that Chi-High coming out on top, the Cardinals winning in the JV contest earlier. And hey, if you have a need for anything glass, I'm talking a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders. Call White City Glass. Also, look for the Mauer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. And I got to say, winter sports not that far away. We had our meeting today, our meeting of the minds. McDonald boys and girls basketball, Chi-High boys and girls basketball, and hockey coverage as well. And we put it all into a blender and computer, and it all comes out, spits out from mid-November all the way to the end of February and maybe into March. So that's not that far away. as well. And, of course, we've added that video dimension for those winter sports as well. We'll take one last timeout, and when we come back, we'll get ready for some volleyball. Chi-Hi at Menomonie. The Cards looking to even their conference record, go to 3-3, and go overall to 26-8. We'll see if they can accomplish it tonight against a hungry Menomonie Mustang squad here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank, real people, real conversations.
All right, it is senior night here at Menomonie, and so let's pay due and recognize the Menomonie seniors as they're being introduced, starting with Callie Travis. Four seniors on the Menomonie squad.
Next is Emma Shifley with her parents, Jason and Becky.
Looks like a pretty nice care package there.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking of that myself. I'd like a stuffed animal, too.
Three different teammates going out to give each player. So that's great. Yeah, that recognition. You've stayed with the program. You're a senior. You've seen it through to the end.
I think this was actually at NDSCS, our sophomore night gifts. This was one of the practice shirts that everyone was super jealous that we got to keep. Everyone wanted them, and that was our gift.
And we can't wait to see the amazing things you're going to accomplish. Thank you.
Senior night here at Menomonie. All right, so we will take one more timeout when we come back. Get ready for volleyball. Chi-Hi at Menomonie tonight on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank, real people, real conversations.
Northwestern Bank, delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
All right, we're back. The Menomonie Choir treating us to a nice rendition of the national anthem as we get ready for our contest. And I think the introduction to starting lineups here shortly. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank.
And now for the starting rotation for tonight. First for the Chippewa Cardinals. Number 2, freshman in libero, Isla Sims. Number 3, sophomore, Bryn Van Hayden. Number 6, senior, Riley Gerhardt. Number 8, sophomore, McKenna Wood. Number 11, junior, Emma Kessler. Number 13, junior, Barrett Bouvier. And number 17, senior, Lauren Shepard. The Chippewa Cardinals are head coached by Luke Feaster. And now on senior night for the Menomonie Mustangs, number 2, junior Edgar Libero, Josiah Lord. Number 3, senior Emma Shifley. Number 4, senior Carly Deutsch. Number 8, senior Sierra Dugan. Number 9, junior Jordan Allman. Number 11, freshman Hannah Tyerman. And number 14, senior Kelly Travis. Menomonie is head coached by McKenna Johnson. Have fun and let's play ball.
All right, let's play volleyball. And looks like they're throwing a lot of shirts into the crowd, the student section over there. Some of the students traveling here for Chi High as well, off to our right.
It's always really nice to see it when your student section travels with you.
Yeah, getting that great support. I think it's grown over the years, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. All right, the Cardinals dressed in their road red with the black and white stripes and the white numerals, black lettering. And off to the left, you've got Menomonie with the white jerseys, the burgundy numerals and lettering, and some burgundy and gold trim there as well. All right. The Cards able to accomplish, get the 3-set sweep over North, who had come in with a victory of 4 straight matches and 10 straight sets, but the Cardinals extinguished that overwhelmingly, convincingly in the first 2 sets, and then they had to come from behind. I think they were down 18-12 in that 3rd set, came back to pull it out. So we'll see how this one plays out. On paper, certainly the Cards pretty good favorites.
Yeah, you know, it's really important for them to not get ahead of themselves. Obviously, their record is a bit better than Menomonie's, but, you know, you can't play it safe even when you think you are.
All right, and so the Cardinals from right to left, ready to go, and Lauren Shepard leads it off as the initial server. The Mustangs return. Cards at the net. Mustangs looking to get it back. Couldn't quite put it away the first couple of opportunities for Chippewa.
Starting off real strong with a bunch of middle hits there.
Yep.
From McKenna Wood.
Cardinals win the point 1-0, and Shepard returning to the service. Bit of a delay here, and I guess there's some volleyballs that need to be moved. And Lauren Shepard with 22 aces in her serving on the year.
Just a great up by Isla Sims. You know, she's so small, but she manages to get everywhere at the same time.
And just a freshman. And a good hit for Menomonie that time. Number 4 on senior night. Callie Travis coming through. She was the first of the 4 seniors introduced for the Mustangs as they tie it at 1. And now Menomonie's service goes to Hannah Tyerman. Tyerman, just a freshman. Ooh, tough serve to return. Great job there by the Cards. Number 6 that time, Riley Terhart. The Cards go up 2-1. And for Chippewa, Kaylee Hagman, who had some good moments in that tournament action in Burnsville over the weekend. Oh, good block by the Mustangs that time to tie this at 2.
So, you know, this was something I actually looked up before I came here today to see if a blocked hit counted as an error. And it appears that only in America, sometimes they count it as an error. I'm not sure that that's too terribly fair.
Huh.
But I guess it is what it is.
2-2 now, and the Mustangs with their serve, and Elsa Elliott, a sophomore. Good hit that time by Terhart, and out of bounds to the Cards. They take a 3-2 edge and get the serve back.
Yeah, when you've got a girl like Terhart that's just really hitting the ball just that hard, you got to take some off of it when you pass it. You can't put any leg into it, otherwise you see exactly what's going to happen.
And here are the Cards trying to build on this 3-2 lead early, and the Mustangs struggling with that one from Maya Ramsas, and the Cards go up 4-2. Explain what you meant there in terms of Terhart and her abilities.
Yeah, so it's kind of just physics. If a ball's coming at you really hard, like that serve there.
Nice serve by number Barrett Bovier, so the 3rd server for the Cards, and again, it's her 59th ace on the season.
Exactly what you'd expect to see from her. But when you're getting a ball hit really hard at you, you kind of have to absorb it just like that. You have to absorb it just a little bit, take some of that momentum off of it, otherwise it's just going to go straight back over and out.
Good job by the Cards right at the net, and Terhart and company, and also number 11, Emma Hepner, who leads the team in blocks on the season.
And you can see why that one went straight back down.
Cards trying to build on a 6-2 lead, and Bovier that time missing, goes long, so a 6-3 score. It's the fine line, right? You're wanting to put some mustard on it, some hot sauce, get it over there, but obviously if it's deep, you can't even play the point.
Exactly. I mean, I think she was a little bit too close. She's got a lot of court to play with, so next time maybe she just needs to take a few steps back. That was awfully close, and it was coming in awfully hot.
Jordan Oman, the Menomonie junior now, and hitting down the right side. The Cardinals get a great smash from Bovier on that one.
And I believe that, I'm not sure who that right side was, but a right-handed player hitting down the line on the right side is pretty difficult, so it's cool to see that these girls are so talented.
Right. I thought that was Bovier, but yeah, okay. And now the Mustangs trying to respond. Cardinals leading at 7-3. Oh, good effort in back, but not able to return that for Chippewa's Terhart. And it's 7-4 contest now. And Menomonie's service going to number 8, Sierra Dugan. This is one of the 4 Menomonie seniors on senior night here on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. The first left-handed server for either squad tonight. I don't think Cha has a left-handed server.
I don't think so either. I haven't seen any lefties. Otherwise, they'd typically be on the right side there.
Shepard coming over. Mustangs, a little soft
Great
touch.
coverage right there by Bovier.
And taking care of business, Lauren Shepard for the point for the Cards to go up 8-4. Our coverage tonight brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank. Visit your local Nicolay Bank team in Eau Claire or Lake Hallie and anytime at nicolaybank.com. Go Cards from Nicolay Bank.
And you can really see, especially on that last play, why Beauvier is such a threat all the way around. I mean, she's not only acing everyone off the court, but she's got fantastic digs and coverage and defense. But clearly by her hitting, you know, she can also get quite a few kills of her own.
Cards put another one away, going up 9-4 now as freshman Isla Sins, the libero, continuing the service here in a moment. A little warmer tonight, supposed to be the low 50s as opposed to the 30s we've been the last couple of nights.
So right there, you'll notice that they shifted Isla over to the middle to service, and that's because they want her to take that left back position. And it's a lot less ground for her to have to cover, and it makes everyone closer to their initial starting positions.
10-4 Cards, and this game so far, this first set of this match is playing out kind of as you'd expect.
Yeah, I mean, the girls are just getting started. It's a warm-up game for both teams, but it's good to see that it's going our direction.
Yeah. Sins comes up, high set. Oh, and a good job by the Mustangs responding there and getting the point. Number 13, Mariana Ramirez, just a freshman. So again, multiple freshmen in this Menomonie squad. Two different frosh identified. And it brings number 3, Emma Sheffley, one of the 4 seniors. For Coach McKenna Johnson in this one tonight. Shepard. Back to Lauren. And she puts it away for the point.
Great placement there. I mean, she saw that back corner was open and she threw it right down the line. Those are so hard to get up if you're a middle back.
Cards with a comfortable 6-point lead. Is it number 9 actually, the server, Willa Reisinger. And Willa on the season with 13 aces. Cards go up 12-5 now. Comfortable 7-point lead. Ooh, tough serve to return, and there's another ace for Reisinger. 13-5 lead. Again, the Cards last Thursday at Chippewa had the 2 comfortable leads in the first 2 sets and then had to rally from behind in set number 3. And there's another one for Reisinger. Again, the Mustangs have not won in more than a month, so it's been a long, tough stretch for Coach Johnson's squad.
Yeah, and it's easy to get in your head when you're the Mustangs. I mean, but like I said earlier on, you got to take every game at a time.
Right. And Reisinger with some good serving here with a 9-point lead for the Cards, and into the net for Callie Travis on senior night, one of the 4 seniors for Menomonie. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during outages. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose quality propane and fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. Reisinger loading up on aces here.
Yeah, I think that was, 4 in a row?
4 in a row, yeah.
And a timeout just as expected.
And we'll take a break as well. Back in a minute. Chi-Hi up a commanding lead, 16-5 at Menomonie.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit QualityPropaneandFuels.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
16-5 Chippewa. Reisinger 4 straight aces. She goes for number 5 in a row. And they're able to return. Oh, good block by the Mustangs, but out of bounds to Chippewa Falls, so 17-5 now. That's tricky, isn't it? I mean, blocking, but you got to block it in.
Yeah, you got to block it in. I mean, it's all about where you angle your arms, and that's something you got to really drill in practice, because a lot of the times the instinct is to just go up, but you can't just go up. You got to surround the ball and redirect it.
Cardinals with a 12-point advantage, really riding Reisinger's serving here. And now coming up, Shepard, the nice soft tip, and the Cards go up 18-5.
Seems our outsides are doing a really excellent job of seeing those open spots on the court on the other side, right up over the block or deep corners. It's really important for your hitters to be able to place the ball in such a good location.
Reisinger's been serving for a good while now. And there's a left-hand surprise for the Cardinals. Barrett Bovier for the point.
And just technically beautiful there. I mean, she goes up. She's been doing a lot of jump sets. So it's really hard to predict what she's going to do.
Right.
She used her left hand, and that's why she's got such a high kill percentage this year.
Yeah, 345, highest in the conference. And again, working at the net, Bovier, and for yet another question, was she in the net or not?
And from up here, I believe so, although...
Yeah, they're going to discount it. So 20-5 Chippewa.
But this is something that I mentioned the last time I was here. It's so important for the setter to use their left hand. It helps keep them out of the net. Right there, you notice that she used her right-handed.
Yeah.
And you see exactly why.
And then Menomonie return, a net return. And there's a great hat by number 9, Willow Reisinger for the point. So the Cards, actually, it was 11-5, and they're on just a 10-0 run to take a 21-5 lead here.
Yeah, and I think senior Alexis Alger, I'm not sure, was subbed in right at the end of the timeout. I don't believe I've been able to see her play, but it's good that they're getting more players on the court.
And Menomonie not able to return the Cards with a 17-point advantage now. Stelter Incorporated, a legacy of the highest quality and longest lasting concrete for 3 generations. Stelter Incorporated has been turning dreams into reality and is always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. And another ace serve for the Cardinals, Willa Reisinger. She's been serving this the whole time, Tori.
Yeah, I mean, once you get on a roll, and you saw the Mustangs tried to freeze her out by calling that timeout, but it didn't seem to do much help.
I think it was 12-5 when she started. And the Mustangs trouble returning that one, and it's now set point.
Yeah, not much effort this set, but...
No, I have to say there was a convincing victory for North, but I felt much more intensity from the Huskies in those first 2 sets, and then they really brought it in set number 3.
But that's what the Lady Cards have to be worried about here. I mean, just because this set was easy, you can't relax too much, you know, otherwise it's anybody's game.
And I don't think they will.
No, they seem like they're pretty consistent with their energy.
Well coached. And there's another great finisher from Barrett Bovier as the Cards take set 1, 25-5, finishing on a 13-0 run behind the serving of Willa Reisinger. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, she really carried it throughout the entire, it shifted the whole energy of the game. It's always great when you get a server that can keep serving aces, keep serving hard serves.
Do you ever remember, high school or college, did you serve?
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever remember serving 13 consecutive?
I think there was one game in college that I did serve near about that. I actually managed to get in the paper but I think that was a one-time thing. It doesn't happen too often.
Wow. So that is it for set number 1. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, set number 2, you got to win 3. It's conference action. The Cards looking to go to 3-3 in the conference and raise their overall record as well tonight on WOGO to 26-8. Back in 2 minutes.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Exactly.
Cardinals with a 13-9. By the Cardinals to get that point and go up by 5 for the first time tonight, 14-9.
Congratulations on a great play. Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Mark Halverson and Tori Check at Menomonie High School with our video producer Sam Aberley. The Cards take set one convincingly by a final score of 25-5 after Willa Reisinger goes on a tear, 13 straight serves. And now we come back with set number 2. And the Mustangs get the first point to the elation of the student section.
Looks like it caused them to stand right back up.
Yeah.
Good way to start the game for the Mustangs.
And you get you Menomonie's out of bounds and Chahai's point. Menomonie's server, I believe that was Hannah Tyerman, a freshman. And so now Bovir will be the first server for the Cards in set number 2. Again, I think as we've continued to go on, appreciate Barrett's ability in all-around play.
And something that you might not know is that Chai runs a 5-1 offense. Essentially what that means is they've got one setter all the way around.
Which is Bovir.
Which is Bovir, yep. And that allows her to be a threat in every position. It also allows you to open up that position when she's in the back row for there to be 3 hitters on the net, which of course, 3 different offensive positions, 3 more people that you got to block.
Right. So a 2-1 Menomonie lead here as Kasaya Casey is the server, a junior. A tip at the net. Cards look to respond. Out. On the far side, we're tied at 2.
Good defense there on the Mustangs by number 10, Gracie Miller. I've seen her get quite a few digs in that position.
Number 10 for junior for Menomonie as Terhark stepping in as the server for Chippewa. Riley, the last member of this, the only remaining member who's part of the state team a few years ago, as the Mustangs get ahead again, 3-2. H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls has been providing electrical services for homes and businesses since 1962 with an experienced team, fast response, and same-day service for emergencies, local, reliable expertise. H&R Electric, Chippewa Falls. Oh, Cardinals. Oh, somehow they returned
with a
that.
pancake from, I can't see the number up there, number 17, Lauren Shepard with the pancake. Those are always so much fun to get.
Explain what you mean by that.
So the pancake is when you just slide your hand right down on the floor and the ball lands right on top of it.
Wow.
Doesn't happen too often, but sometimes in practice you get to drill it. It's pretty fun.
Wow, what a save there. That would be a good one to play replay on.
Exactly.
3-3 game now. And since net serve. And the Cards at the net. Able to save it.
Good scrappy defense there.
Mustangs trying to play a more competitive second set here and try to even things up at 1 apiece if they can. Cardinal block out of bounds, an advantage Menomonie. So as you said, Tori, I mean, hey, you may have won 25-5, but you wipe the slate clean and come back out, don't you?
Exactly, and you know, like I said, it's so important to not get ahead of yourself. That was a warm-up game for both teams.
Yeah.
And you have to take each game at a time.
So Sophia McNally, one of many juniors on this Memorial squad. Ooh, hit at the net, Shepard, and so advantage and the point to Menomonie. They lead it 5-3. Tomorrow night it's Chi and Menomonie football. We get off the hardwood and volleyball and onto the gridiron tomorrow at DeRay. 6:35 pregame on WOGO Sports YouTube channel, Facebook, as well as radio, FM 103.1, AM 680, and the live stream on WOGO.com. Cards get one, back within 5-4. Got to believe, though, Chippewa, we saw it with North last week, and they fell behind even 18-12, down 6 that late in the set, and still able to rally and complete the sweep. And so I'm sure still, you know, only down 1. It's very early. Still a ton of confidence for this 25-8 Cardinal squad.
You know, as long as the game's still playing, it's not over. I remember.
Oh, there it was. Put it away. Yes. Beauvier at the net.
Great play by Beauvier. Like I was saying, you know, the game's not over until it's over. There was a game that I remember that still sticks in my head that we managed to lose it at Chi High. We were up 24-17, and they made a comeback and ended up winning.
Wow. Yeah, see, right there on. There we go. Another one for Beauvier. As the Cards, notice who's serving, Willa Reisinger, as the Cards have gone from a 4-5 deficit to leading it 6-5 now.
This seems to be a pretty rough rotation for the Mustangs to get out of.
Very solid for Chippewa. Reisinger with that jump serve. Cards at the net, Beauvier, Sins, Shepard. And there we go, another point for the Cards, leading it 7-5.
And that's great communication there on your team, and I have a feeling that has something to do with coaching. You see Beauvier stepped off and took the first ball, and you typically want your libero to come in and have second hands if you need to, and she came all the way from the left side and she took over.
And there's the jump serve for Reisinger. Again, she closed out set number 1 with 13 serves, a number of them aces. Oh, the Cards at the net, able to hammer it away and grab that 8-5 advantage now.
And you'll notice something too. I mean, Beauvier has had so many kills up in the middle. She's impossible to predict. They want to go up, and the Mustangs want to go up and block her whenever she jumps for the jump set, but half the time it's just a set.
Reisinger continuing with a hot hand at the service. 13 earlier, and now she's had 4 in this one, and make it 5. 9-5 Chippewa.
A little bit of miscommunication there on the Mustangs.
What is it about this makeup that is so difficult, do you think, for why? I mean, obviously Reisinger's a fine server.
I think it's, you got a good server. They must not be in a very powerful pass rotation.
Yeah.
And then we also have Beauvier in the front row.
That's not going to work. Okay. Menomonie able to break the streak at 5 this time rather than 13, and pulling back within 3 at 9-6. But the Cardinals do get a lead and get their biggest lead there at 4, shrunk down to 3, as number 6 now, Elsa Elliott, the sophomore server for Coach McKenna Johnson's squad. More along the line of Sins in terms of more diminutive. Going for the point at the net, and the ruling is Chippewa's point for Shepard.
I was a little bit nervous there. I didn't think they were going to call that as a touch, but from up here at least, it was pretty clear it was tipped off the hands.
And that's the thing that's tricky sometimes, if it was just hit by the offensive player, or if in fact it hit off the defender, as was the case as Shepard steps into the serving spot. Stick around later for the post-game show. We'll hear from Coach Luke and have highlights as the Cards grab an 11-6 edge.
Riley Terhardt there just dominating at the net. 2 nicely timed plays.
The thing I wonder about, again, we saw this against North, which they did not have the tall and athletic girls that we saw from Point, River Falls, and Hudson. And will be ultimately in the tournament, how can Shanghai fare against those teams, you know?
I mean,
and there's, wonderful slam that time for Terhark to put it away for the Cards.
I mean, clearly we've got some athletic girls, and, and height isn't everything per se. It certainly helps.
But having called those 3 matches, I saw the difference it made.
Yeah,
you know?
When you got a team of girls like that, it is certainly hard. But I've played teams of girls that are just remarkably short, and they get everything up. There is nothing that you can put down that they won't get up. And let me tell you, defense is just as important as offense.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to believe that, and I think certainly the fight would be there. And is there? Now the score goes to 12-7. Is there a sense in volleyball? I know it can happen in other sports, basketball, baseball, football, where mentally, if you take your opponent for granted, that it come. I imagine, sure, in volleyball, no question, right?
Yeah, it can definitely come back and bite you in the butt. And that's the thing in playoffs too. I mean, Chi High will hopefully after tonight be 3-3. You know, they could go either way. They're a little bit unpredictable there.
Right.
And if you work on placement and positioning, it'll overcome just outright talent a lot of the time.
Point to Chippewa, so the Cards up 13-7 in this second set. If you have a need for anything glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders. Call White City Glass. Good block at the net, but out of bounds. Point to Menomonie. Off the serve from Kaylee Hagman. So 13-8 now. And the Mustangs with Hannah Tyerman, the freshman, one of 2 freshman players on this Menomonie squad on senior night with the 4 seniors departing the program. Good hit at the net by Emma Hepner. Menomonie looking to respond. Sins. Here comes Terhark. And the libero knocking that one out. So Terhark scoring the point for the Cardinals, who lead at 14-8. So again, Chippewa down a little bit early, but again, once they got Reisinger back there, kind of rode the wave, and now Beauvier, who had some aces earlier, her conference leading 58 coming in, and there's another one for, what does she do?
She's got a wicked float serve.
Yeah.
I mean, like I mentioned the last time, the float serves, they don't spin in the air. So you go to pass it, and all of a sudden it's 3 inches to your right. And the faster it comes, the harder it is.
And she gets another one.
I would hate to pass one of those balls. And when they come low over the net, too, that just gives you less time to react, and hers are just skimming the net.
So more than 60 aces on the season, and yeah, that was lethal. That was lethal. I mean, that was a missile just coming right across and connecting with the libero for Menomonie. I want to say Ramsas, I believe.
I think that was Josiah Lohr, number 2.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Laura. Thank you.
Good hustle.
Oh, great job by Menomonie getting that one back. The Cards at the net looking to put it away, and a wonderful slam for Chippewa. Was that Hepner?
Who's in the
Yeah, it
middle
looked
there?
like 11 there. So
yeah.
Anyhow.
Yep, Hepner, and that was great offense there. When you get a short over the net free ball, you want to run something fast so that the defense doesn't have time to set up a block.
18-8 now. The Cardinals make it 19-8, and Beauvier having her way from that serve position. Wow, I'll tell you, between Beauvier and Reisinger, really strong servers
Acing
for
them
the
off
Cards.
the court,
Yeah,
it seems.
Right. Yeah, this is moving right along. I mean, 7:38 in the evening. And then there is Ramsas, who I had mentioned earlier incorrectly. And Menomonie able to score the point. 19-9 Chippewa, so the Cards gaining a huge edge during the service of Beauvier as we garner some serving highlights for our post-class post-game show later. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank.
You know, as these games go on, I'd really like to see.
There's an ace for the Mustangs. Keziah Casey, the junior, with it.
I'm not sure if Chippewa has any specialty plays in their back pocket, just real fun ones like a tandem attack or I'm trying to even remember what they were called from my offense. But usually when you get up in score and you're playing a team that's not quite on your caliber, you can bring a lot of really fun plays out of your pocket.
Cardinals along the right side. I believe that was Beauvier as they go up 20-10 now. Explain now when you get a chance here, a tandem attack as Terhart gets ready to serve.
So a tandem attack is you can either do it with a back row player or you can do it with your middle and your left side player.
It hits the some of the support up on top. Cardinal point. They go up 21-10. 4 away from victory in set number 2, having won earlier 25-5.
You bring your middle attacker in like they're going to do a quick attack, and then right behind them you have someone coming in for a secondary attack. And your setter sets it up high enough for that secondary attack, but you've already got your block up and coming down by the time that second person comes, and there's essentially no block.
Cardinals look to win the point here. Good return from the Mustangs. Chippewa at the net, and a good block by Menomonie to get the point and pull within 10 at 21-11. And for the Mustangs now, Jordan Oman, who stood out in a number of the statistical categories for Menomonie, does stand out. Good dig by the Cardinals, number 12, Claire Hepner. And the Mustangs score the winner.
It seems the Mustangs have a pretty solid block up at the front row, but there's so many things that you can do to go around that. I think our Lady Cards have just gotten used to being able to just hit the ball whenever, wherever they want.
Yeah. Jordan Oman now. She's their leading server with 10 aces coming in, and Menomonie pulls within 8 at 21-13. Our coverage tonight brought to you in part by Nicolet Bank. Visit your local Nicolet Bank in Eau Claire or Lake Hallie. And anytime at NicoletBank.com. Go Cards from Nicolet Bank. Now 21-14. Sounds like a football score.
I think that was a bit of a tough decision there for Beauvier. It seemed like she almost wanted to go over with it and then opted in for the one-handed set. And it just didn't go where she wanted it to.
Oh, and the Cards fortunate to get it over just barely, and Shepard, it hit the net and just spun down.
There's only so much you can do with balls like that. I mean, you can practice all you want.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right there. You're not going to get them up.
If you've ever played volleyball, you know what that is like. Wow, that's the kind you want to be ready to dive in the sand on, right? Not on the hardwood here.
I actually prefer to dive on the hardwood.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, my mom was a back row specialist, and she drilled it into me at a young age how to do it without hurting. So I would slide around even at home. I'd practice diving.
Really?
You could do it without a lot of bumps and scrapes most of the time if you're diving correctly.
All right, so Isla Sins now with a 23-14 Chippewa Falls lead. The freshman. Oh, and she hits it into the net. So 23-15, Cardinals by 8. And some substitutions for Menomonie. And they turned to number 15, Sophia McNally, the junior, to serve. Down 8. Cardinals won the first set, 25-5, looking to go to 3-3 in conference and 26-8 overall by winning the best 3 out of 5 here tonight. Sins trying but couldn't save it, and Menomonie back within 7 at 23-16. McNally. All right, well, Menomonie having their way with some serving aces as Sophia McNally getting the job done there. I didn't have her listed really in the stats at all for aces, so.
She might be some sort of serving specialist that they have come in. I'm just more of a consistent player. Even if she doesn't necessarily get aces, she could be pretty consistent.
And out of bounds. The Cards now up to set point at 24-17.
The notorious 24-17.
Yes, yes.
As I mentioned before, the game's not over till it's over, but
yes,
hopefully we could put this one in the bag.
I saw a great Yogi Berra documentary on Netflix a couple years ago, I think, that his granddaughter had put out. So he's famous for that and many other Yogiisms as the Cards win it 25-17. They take the second set. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, set number 3, Chi High, having put the first two in the books, 25-5 and 25-17 at Menomonie on this Thursday night.
Northwestern Bank, delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people
what are customers
matter.
saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on in your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
All right, little Joan Jett, I love rock and roll here as we're at Menomonie High School. Mark Halverson, Tori Check, our video producer Sam Aberly. Cardinals 2 wins in the books, 25-5 and 25-17, but you got to take the third set to make it complete. And this is where, at least against Eau Claire North at home last week, the Cards fell behind 18-12, but were able to climb out of that and make it a clean sweep.
Yeah, that's a little bit of that relaxation that I was talking about. You can't relax too much. I mean, I keep saying it because it's so important. Each game is its own, but I think the Lady Cards have this one in the bag.
All right, we're underway with Lauren Shepard's serve. And it is out, and the Cards go up 1-0. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages, residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose Quality Propane and Fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. 1-0 Cardinal lead. At the net, the Cards get point number 2 to go up 2-0. After tonight, though, you got off to the eastern side of the state to face Pulaski, West De Pere, and Kaukauna on Saturday. And those will be best 2 out of 3 as tournament matches are. And Menomonie able to score the point off of the Cardinal block, making it 2-1. High school football tomorrow night. The Cardinals at home against Menomonie. Second to last game of the regular season, fighting for a playoff spot in D1. And the hit out of bounds for the Cards. We haven't called her name a lot today. McKenna Wood, a talented sophomore on this Cardinals squad.
I've seen Wood do a lot of really good blocking. You know, even if she's not necessarily getting a lot of the hits, she's setting a lot of those good blocks.
Right. And Hepner kind of leads the way there, but Wood is right up there for the Cards in terms of the team numbers on blocking for Chippewa coming in here as you talk about that. 53 blocks for Emma Hepner, but 42 for Wood. So Chahai with the 3-2 advantage, and Hagman the service. And Menomonie ties it at 3.
Right up over the top. I mentioned it last time, but that well or the donut or the fire pit or whatever you want to call it, it's so hard to defend because anybody on the court could get it and nobody knows whose ball it is.
Right, yeah, that is a challenge. It calls to mind like pickleball or tennis, right?
Yep.
That same issue. No man's land is another term, right? Yeah. And the Mustang serve into the net for Carly Deutsch, one of the 4 seniors here on senior night. It's now Bouvier, and it's just been a clinic when she serves, and just her all-around play. I'm just a bigger and bigger fan all the time.
Yeah, she's fantastic. It's good that they're running
that 5-1. She's just a junior.
Wide.
She's just a junior, and there's number ace. Again, I've lost track of how many aces tonight, but she's well into the mid-60s now. She started with 58 to lead the conference.
It's so impressive to watch.
The Mustangs down the line, and it's point to Chippewa. Again, when you get Bouvier or Reisinger serving, you're like, let's ride this for a while here.
Exactly. And I think that one of the things that really sets Chi-Hi apart from Menomonie.
Oh, and that's a little too strong and out. So,
well, with balls like that, it's hard not to put a little too much mustard on it.
Right.
One thing that really sets Chi-Hi apart from Menomonie is their ability to pass well, their serve-receive. The ball starts with serve-receive, and it can end the play. Anybody can hit a ball and see, can't put a ball in play if you can't pass it, but Chi-Hi's been pretty stable and consistent, and that's the base to having a solid team.
You know, just gave me a sponsorship idea, and our Caleb Swenson is the brains behind all of our sponsorships that we have throughout the many sports. But I thought, what if aces could be, and that ace brought to you by Silver Spring Mustard, huh? Silver Spring Horseradish. All right, tied at 6 now as the Mustangs go with Jordan Oman on the serve. Third set tied at 6 apiece. Nice slam from the Cardinals' Willa Reisinger there to grab the 7-6 advantage. And sometimes it's hard to distinguish 5 or 6, but I believe that is Terhark, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
Number 6, yeah. Nice serve by Riley. Mustangs return.
Good
and
spot.
The Cardinals.
With those auto-rotation balls where, you know, the libero has to take the second one and it's just high, you got to use it in any way that you can, even if you can't necessarily attack with a lot of power. And as you see, she did a really good job. She placed it in that deep corner where there was nobody.
So let me ask you about that. And there's the ace from Terhark. Explain where you said the libero has to take. It has to?
The libero doesn't have to take the second ball. I think it's standard or good practice or I don't know. That's just how we drilled it in college.
Right.
If the setter has to take the first ball, then the libero ideally would take the second.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter, but she's the one who is traditionally trained to take that secondary ball. Because usually it's not taken with the hands. You can just pass it high up and out to the outside. All
right, so the ball is deep and the Cards go up 10-6. Every time we do volleyball, it's like we go to class here a little bit with all of our color analysts for Chi-Hi and McDonald. Learning the game. Of course, we've never broadcasted before until our WOGO Sports YouTube channel this year.
Yeah, I hope to bring volleyball knowledge to anyone who's listening.
Yeah, I think maybe the second fastest growing sport right behind pickleball. Shepard, there we go, and the Cardinals grab an 11-6 lead. Looking to finish it off in the third set here, and no need to play a fourth set if they can win this one. But Terhark continuing to tear it up here. Good block by the Cards at the net as they team up that time. Both Willa Reisinger and Emma Hepner there for that one. Terhark, Cardinals doubling up Menomonie with a 12-6 advantage. Oh, and into the net, rough one there for Callie Travis, as Menomonie will huddle, and a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 60 seconds. The Cardinals 12 points away from victory at Menomonie on WOGO.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Mark Halverson, Tori Check back at Menomonie, where the Lady Cards lead 13-6 in the third set, having won 25-5 and 25-17 earlier. Our video producer, Sam Aberley, so grateful to all that he does to make this broadcast possible. And the Cards go up 14-6. Our coverage tonight brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank. Visit your local Nicolay Bank in Eau Claire or Lake Cali and anytime at nicolaybank.com. Go Cards from Nicolay Bank.
I mean, as we've seen throughout these sets, it's been a game of service. Like I mentioned earlier,
right.
serve receive is...
Well, I mean, is it kind of like you think about in baseball how important pitching is tonight in baseball? And I don't know if it's as important as that, but it is important. Right? You have the ball to start the point, right? And you put the pressure on.
It's incredibly important. I mean, serve receive is one of the hardest things to learn how to do. Like, if you can't pass the ball up, you can't get an attack, you can't even get an opportunity to get it back over.
Shepard down the line for a sweet point for the Cardinals, who go up 16-6 now, and so it's a night of domination here and looking to finish things off 9 points away from that. Yeah, and we continued to do some of these, and I think this is my 5th one. I mean, you definitely can see the importance of it, obviously. I hesitate to say it's as important as you know, when people say 70% of the game is pitching, but
I mean, I would say that it's up there. 70% of the game is being able to pass the ball. If you can't pass the ball, you can't do anything.
Menomonie able to get it, the serve back, pulling within 9 at 16-7. Post-class, post-game show to follow here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. And high school football tomorrow night, Chippewa and Menomonie should be a good one. 6:35 the pregame here on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel, Facebook, plus radio into the net. FM 103.1 AM 680 and the live audio stream at wogo.com. 17-7 Cards, 8 away from a complete sweep here and their second consecutive conference sweep if they can hold on. Sins the freshman, the libero, sails her serve over. And I think, as you said, to do the serving consistently too. And the block out of bounds, Cardinals 18-7. You know, serving consistently and getting it over, and yet not too deep. And but as we've said, having maybe some spin on it, or as we've talked about, what the distinctive sailing, it really
the float server or the top spin. You don't see too many top spin servers. If you watch like high-level volleyball or occasionally in tournament play, you'll find someone.
Sins with a wonderful ace.
But top spin servers, though they may be necessarily coming in faster than a float serve, I don't think they're as difficult to pass. It's a lot like a dig. You know, if you're there, you're there. And even the best servers who do the jump top spin, it seems to be 50-50 it goes into the net.
Isla came into the night with 22 aces, had one just a short moment ago, and Cardinals win that point as well. Going up 19-7 here. Now, I thought it was 20. 20-7. 5 away from victory. Sin serve. And the Cards take the point as well, drawing within 4 now.
It's so funny to watch Isla serve. I mean, she's so short. She really puts her all into the serve.
Right, absolutely. kind of the way she plays.
Exactly.
Putting her all into
those
it.
liberos, that's typically what they do. I mean,
yeah,
they are the most ferocious out there.
That's why when you talk about Bovere and her all-around contribution, I mean, again, you talk about valuable. It's a team sport, right? It's a team sport as the point goes to Menomonie. So we always are drawn to who's the most valuable, but in terms of each one does their part. You know?
Exactly. I mean, to me, I'd say the setter is a lot like the quarterback. Yeah. They set up the plays, but they're also there. You know, and the setter is a little bit more valuable, in my opinion, because she has to do defense, she has to do offense, she has to do it all. She's got to be a part of the play every single time.
Elsa Elliott the serve, but the Cardinals with the point and draw within 3, 22-8. I don't know. If you didn't tell me, I'd think that the girls want to get home and watch the Brewers.
Maybe the football game's still going. I know they probably don't care if it's not the Packers, but
right. All right, it is Bryn Von Hayden now. Oh, and she hits it into the net. So 22-9. Cards still 3 shy of what they need to take this third and final set. H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls have been providing electrical services for homes and businesses since 1962 with an experienced team, fast response, and same-day service for emergencies. Local, reliable expertise at H&R Electric, Chippewa Falls. I think was the service long?
It was a little too long.
23-9. Cards 2 away from bringing this one to a close as Lauren Shepard going to look to close it out tonight. Cardinal catcher in softball. And another one of those fine all-around players for Coach Luke and company. And Menomonie says, not right now. You're not going to keep going, Lauren.
And that was, I think, one of the best hits we've seen from Menomonie out of the night. And clearly they're capable of doing it. It's just a matter of, you know, like I said earlier, I think this is a rebuilding year for them.
Losing 4 seniors as Hannah Tyerman, one of those 2 freshmen, getting her serve here. Oh, and serving it for an ace on the Cardinals. 23-11.
That one dropped a lot faster than I think they thought it would.
Yeah. Again, so many times it comes back to the no man's land.
Yep.
I think I remember even from my early elementary volleyball and gym, it's like somebody's got to go get that.
Somebody's got to get it, and nobody's going to get it. And I remember in college, my coach, Coach Pesa, if nobody went for it, she would yell at us, hit the floor, and everybody had to hit the floor, even during games.
Yeah.
It was a little embarrassing, but it stopped us from doing it.
Yeah. 24-11 for the match point here for the Cardinals. Terhark. Cardinals looking to win it all tonight here at Menomonie. They've won 25-5 and 25-17. There it is, the block for the set and the match. Chippewa takes it 25-11, and they up their record to 3-3 in conference, and are now looking at 26-8 overall, whereas Menomonie drops to 4-18 overall and 0-6 in the conference. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back with the post-glass post-game show in 3 minutes. This is Cardinal Volleyball.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance highlight of the week.
Exactly.
Cardinals with a 13-9. By the Cardinals to get that point and go up by 5 for the first time tonight, 14-9.
Congratulations on a great play. Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011. earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing real rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Northwestern Bank. Delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter.
Mark Halverson, Tori Check back with Luke Heike-Starks, the Chi-High head volleyball coach, as Chi-High wins it tonight 25-5, 25-17, and 25-11. And another conference sweep for your club back-to-back.
Yeah, we'll take it.
What did you see that you liked tonight as you continue to get ready to go to the eastern side of the state here on the weekend?
Yeah, our focus in practice the past couple of weeks has been doing things consistently and multiple times, right? Being able to do things in a row. So I really liked that we got behind the service line and put some good pressure on them consistently, like multiple serves in a row. You know, it's really easy to get back there and put in a good serve and then the next one try and go for a little bit more and a little bit more until eventually you're making some errors. But I thought we did a good job controlling that, put a lot of the pressure on Menomonie, and then got a lot of free balls back and were able to take some good swings.
And I guess one thing I'd like to say, as the season draws to a close, obviously the games begin to mean more, especially when you're in playoffs and the girls might feel that pressure. What is one thing that you might tell them to kind of relax on that pressure and it's still a game?
Yeah, I tell them to trust their training a lot. Like I try hard to put them in pressure situations at practice. Obviously not ever equal to what the actual game is, but you know, trust that you've done it before and trust that you can make the play and give it your best, and if it goes your way, it's because you've done it before, and if it doesn't go your way, you're strong enough to handle that and keep moving forward.
And I guess one thing to add on that, do you think you have a good set of girls for pressure players? I mean, do you think you have strong mindseted girls out there?
Yeah, it's definitely been a focus for us. I would say the big thing in conference that separated us compared to some of the top teams in conference was the ability to handle pressure, but I have seen growth in it. You know, we've played tougher competition toward the end of the year, and so I'm excited to see what we can do. You know, it's easy to perform when things are going well. It's hard to perform when they're not. So being able to make things go your way is important, and it's hopefully we've practiced it enough that we'll do well with it in playoffs.
Yeah.
And Coach, just calling to mind, first set, I mean, winning that first one, kind of setting the tone for the overall match tonight. And Willa Reisinger, wow, like 12, 13 serves there to close it out, a number of aces. That was great, and it seemed like your setup with her serving against Menomonie was a very successful lineup tonight.
Yeah, Willa's been really great this year. She's made a lot of growth, I think, even just in our season. She made a lot of growth from last season until this season. So, you know, she's used to pressure situations, pitching in softball. Like, that's big time pressure when you're out there holding the ball and you're the only one who can throw a strike. So set up your team that way. So she's used to that. So I have no problem throwing her into serve, take a big swing. She's a great kid and she can handle those things well.
But just a good overall team effort, getting it done, not letting up. And so give me kind of your overview. What are you looking for the team here with the opponents of Pulaski, West Superior, and Kaukauna on Saturday?
Yeah, I know for a fact that West Superior and Kaukauna are traditionally good programs, so I think we'll have some good competition. I don't know anything about Pulaski, so but again, that's one of the reasons I like traveling a bit for tournaments, is because you have to figure out things on the fly, right? Like in conference, we know some of the big hitters. In fact, like girls often play club ball with the other big hitters, so we know them and we kind of know what they might do. When you have to go to these tournaments, it kind of forces you to adapt faster when you don't know your opponent. So looking to see if we can do some more adapting this weekend and be a little creative with what we're doing.
Well, kind of nice. You get the win, and we'll find out what the results are, but some of the people you're chasing in the conference, some of them have to lose. Somebody's going to lose tonight as you got the people in front of you squaring off, so that's good.
Yeah, helps us hopefully push into the top half with a good win against New Richmond on Monday. That's the plan.
We will see you Monday for that one at home against New Richmond.
Sounds good. Thanks for your
coverage.
coverage.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. All right, Luke Heike-Starks, the head coach of the Cards. We'll We'll take one final 2-minute timeout. When we come back, the highlights and wrap this up and check the WOGO Sports calendar. This is Cardinal Volleyball.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toys & Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toys & Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toys & Ford.
Our thanks to Coach Luke Hikey Starks for hiking it up here and joining us on the post-game show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. Shanghai winning it in 3 sets tonight at Menomonie, 25-5, 25-17, and 25-11. In a moment, some of the highlights, but hey, for commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. Let's get some of the highlights from tonight's Shanghai win.
Coming at you really hard, like that serve there.
Nice serve by number Barrett Bovier, so the 3rd server for the Cards, and again, it's her 59th ace on the season.
Exactly what you'd expect to see from her.
It's the fine line, right? You're wanting to put some mustard on it, some hot sauce, get it over there, but obviously if it's deep, you can't even play the point.
Exactly. I mean, I think she was a little bit too close. She's got a lot of court to play with, so
yeah.
Next time maybe she just needs to take a few steps back. That was awfully close, and it was coming in awfully hot.
Jordan Oman, the Menomonie Junior now. Comfortable 7-point lead. Ooh, tough serve to return, and there's another ace for Reisinger. Reisinger's been serving for a good while now. And there's a left-hand surprise for the Cardinals. Barrett Bovier for the point.
And just technically beautiful there. I mean, she goes up. She's been doing a lot of jump sets, so it's really hard to predict what she's going to do.
Right.
She used her left hand, and that's why she's got such a high kill percentage this year.
Yeah, 345, highest in the conference. And another ace serve for the Cardinals, Willa Reisinger. She's been serving this the whole time, Tori.
Yeah, I mean, once you get on a roll, and you saw the Mustangs tried to freeze her out by calling that timeout, but it didn't seem to do much help. Yeah, not much effort this set, but.
No, I have to say there was a convincing victory for North, but I felt much more. Still, only down 1. It's very early. Still a ton of confidence for this 25-8 Cardinal squad.
As long as the game's still playing, it's not over. I remember.
Oh, there it was. Put it away. Yes, Bovier at the net.
Great play by Bovier.
Bovier who had some aces earlier. Her conference leading 58 coming in, and there's another one for, what does she do?
She's got a wicked float serve.
Yeah.
I mean, like I mentioned the last time, the float serves, they don't spin in the air. So you go to pass it, and all of a sudden it's 3 inches to your right. And the faster it comes, the harder it is.
And she gets another one.
I would hate to pass one of those balls.
Barrett Bovere, we didn't specifically talk with Coach Luke about her, but again, her all-around play certainly stood out in the Cardinals' victory tonight as we bring you the final couple of highlights. Bovere, and it's just been a clinic when she serves, and just her all-around play, I'm just a bigger and bigger fan all the time.
Yeah, she's fantastic. It's good that they're running
that 5-1. She's just a junior.
She's
just a junior, and there's number ace. Again, I've lost track of how many aces tonight, but she's well into the mid-60s now. She started with 58 to lead the conference. And one last highlight to close out our broadcast here on the Post-Class Post-Game Show on WOGO sounded like this. 17. There it is, the block for the set and the match. Chippewa takes it 25-11, and they up their record to 3-3 in conference, and are now looking at 26-8 overall. And of course, Menomonie as well, dropping to 0-6 in the conference and 4-18 overall. Again, we're not done with volleyball by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, in some ways, one might say we're just getting started, because we've got the postseason for both McDonald and Chippewa. And McDonald, the top-ranked team in their division, and so they've been tearing it up just incredibly. And you can find those matches at the WOGO Sports YouTube channel, and of course the action as it streams on Facebook as well. But next up for us actually is football tomorrow night, and Chahai and Menomonie will move from the volleyball court to football, and that action tomorrow night, the pregame 6:35. Have I been getting this wrong all night? As I'm looking at the schedule all night long, I've been saying it's Chahai at home against Menomonie, and it's actually here on the WOGO, it says it's Chahai and Hudson tomorrow night. So, okay, if that's the case, my apologies. I thought it was Chahai and Menomonie tomorrow night. So, anyhow, Chahai football tomorrow night, 6:35, the pregame on FM 103.1, AM 680, WOGO.com, on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel, and on Facebook. And we will have for you volleyball coming on Monday, the regular season finale for the Cards. That is a 6:40 pregame here on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Thanks so much to Tori Check and our video producer, Sam Aberley. I'm Mark Halverson, thanking you for joining us. Again, Chahai takes it in 3 sets, 25-5, 25-17, and 25-11. Thanks so much for joining us.